stone is active. Its magic already flows. We've only got one chance. Big one coming. Let's clear the table before we sit to eat.
Finally make this right.
Some things cannot be made right, Mirel. They cannot be undone.
I know. I'm sorry. I just meant...
I know what you meant. It is too much for anyone to bear. Come. Akarat awaits.
In the grasslands, we read of safeguards one of the dedicants built in this tomb.
Tread carefully. Understood.
A trial, perhaps. Two hands reaching for each other.
Let's make this bed beautiful.
No! Falling away. Reaching for a letting go. Maybe we need to build something as well. A sacrifice. The stone. Take it.
I just feel that it is bound to show up to you. You are. Buying things second hand, saving money, not buying flashy things, not buying designer goods. That's kind of helped me feel productive and rich. What I'm showing you here is this new antique table that I got on Facebook Marketplace for $85.
Maybe we need to build something as well. A sacrifice. Stone. Take it.
You know that it is bound to you.
I've lost everything else. My arm, myself even. What more do you want from me?
The empty space they left. What have you filled it with here?
Would you like to help me?
Guilt.
Yes. Good. Tell me who you are. I've got a commission tag which I actually brought in a Black Friday sale, so
I feel emptied out.
See how my bargain library
Exhausted.
Gaming board game room.
Thank you for asking.
Cruel, isn't it?
I brought
How
myself
sometimes what's best for us hurts the most.
I feel like I just got my bottom over on my back. I feel rich. Plus 39. Making my space safe and ensure that I feel cozy and warm. Actually ensure that all the chemicals in my brain are perfectly aligned. And that means that to make everything cozy on a budget, I feel happy and productive. Again, because happiness is actually key, whilst you comparing yourself to everyone else, is the opposite of productivity. So you're just making yourself miserable, Timothy. And let me have the reason why everyone and your grandma calls you unproductive and lazy. Video games. The older I get, the more I realise that gaming isn't a non-productive hobby. An improductive hobby, I don't care. But it is a productive hobby. And the world of pain, misery, abuse,
one makes another go out.
This brings me on to books. Because I'm a huge fan of being in the mind of the murderer. Financially free or have much money at all. I did all these things at once, especially if I was to commit murder. I'd be well read, will be good for your mind. It may not be making you money, your mind and indulge in something that takes me away from the world. And for that reason, Mom, making me feel great and productive. A big you see snap or your favourite cake and reaches your esophagus and goes down into your digestive system, you're just thrilled, right? And why don't we stop ourselves from eating the cake? We can have our cake and we can eat it, and that's what we're going to do. I don't know if anyone else does that, but I always smell my cake before eating it. I'm actually willing to share, but only if you have a small bite. gosh, that is not a small bite. It's a part of loafing. It's blueberry flavour. We have to nourish to flourish. You better eat it. Obviously, don't overindulge, or you could actually die of a heart attack, and that's not productive or rich, is it? Well, I hope you enjoyed my little blog about how I became rich and successful and just really, really fabulous and very humble. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I just hope you know that you don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be making 20 grand every hour. And whatever.
What's this? I can't move.
This trial wasn't meant for us.
It seems I've lost a step in my old age, eh, Dekade?
Lost souls! All of you!
It's so dark. I repented. Do you think I was too late?
Vigo. It was us who was too late.
Hearts stained with ash and ember. First we who must remember.
After everything, brushed aside.
We never forgot you, Dylan. Never.
Who were those ghosts?
Not ghosts, but constructs of the tomb. We knew them once. They helped us on our way to defeat Lilith. And they all died for it.
Where the Dark Wanderer treads. Devastation follows.
Welcome to the club. Check out what this lucky bastard got for his last meal. Prisoner number 88725. 6 pieces of fried chicken, 6 rolls, chili, 5 drinks, strawberry soda, lemon pie. Oh, that's what I want out of this guy. 1 dozen fried egg, 1 loaf of bread, a whole salad dressing, french fries, 3 cartons of
I read of a gateway at the heart of the tomb. Is this it?
Must be.
Ritual.
You'll see. I'll need your help, both of you. This will be harder without Maka.
Ro yi se, wu ki se, ro yi se, wu sa.
Akarat, can you believe we made it?
I never doubted you would, Nero.
Akarat.
Okay, I'll even set up the tetherball. My son just thanked me for taking him to church. Yes, that makes me much better. That's awesome. Oh, what the? What are you doing? That garbage can. That is not intended. Look, don't get too close.
What are you talking about? These are my friends.
You can let go now. I dreamed of this moment for so long. At last, my mind is quiet. My own. This place will be a far better warden for that stone than I.
Thank you for helping her, Eru.
Don't.
Telemobile might be the perfect carrier for you and your next cell phone plan. Make sure you're telecom expert with Whistle Out. Let's
For
go.
Nahanto.
Spirits,
Telemobile is
forgive me.
or a multi-virtual network operator. Now, these MVNOs are smaller carriers that register operations and often focus customized devices. Telemobile does offer exact same but really much cheaper price you're talking online. But here are the reasons why you switch to Telo Mobile. Reason number one, why Telo might be the
perfect plan for you is that they have incredibly low cost plans. Now, two of my favorite of their low cost plans are the 2 gig and the 5 gig plans, coming in at $10 and $14 a month. Now, even if you were to get the unlimited data plan on any of the including T-Mobile, you would not.
Where is it?
So I do appreciate it. Now, if you feel like you need a little more data,
He's got the stone!
Your unlimited plan is still incredibly low cost, coming in at $25 a month or 35 right data use product. So wherever you land on the spectrum of low or limited data to unlimited data, Telmo has a great one. Reason number 2 to switch to Telmo Mobile is that they offer incredible.
See that you do yours.
On any specific plan. Now, Telmo Mobile offers 2 different types of interfaces. All
is not the end I wanted for us.
Enough! Damn your games and your lies.
Such sweet hatred. One moment of betrayal, and my blood sings in you. Few mortals are so worthy of their birthright. Come, child of my child. I will give you the violence you long for.
Keep them away from Akarat! None of your attacks are doing anything! I know you're tired, Akarat. We need you just one more time.
You were not so wicked. The mastery for Akarat. It was a waste to give away your strength to this. She will rot. Your wits will rot with her. By my hand, all my time, death is the first weakness of humans. Death does not make us weak, Wolf. It makes us matter. You are a given, and we are miracles. Each.
Akarat is attacking him from within! Mephisto is vulnerable now! Look! A shred of Akarat's essence. Take it! He's sacrificing himself to hurt Mephisto! I'll try to find a better vantage.
You risk the whole of your lives for mere moments without me. But eternity is my domain. I will rejoin you soon.
There's too many.
Which will it be, Lion? Will you sacrifice them to kill this sliver of me? How human of you.
Thank you, Akarat.
The seeds of Aaron's betrayal were sown by your disregard for his precious spirit realm. You placed your quest above Nahantu, above him. It was little effort to sway him to my side. and I with him.
But this is the only way! Honor his sacrifice! Make it count! It's all right. I know you need to go now. You've done more for me than I could ever imagine. I promise. I won't forget. I promise. I won't give up. You don't need to look after me anymore. It's time for you to go.
When death first came for me, the embrace of the spirit realm awaited. But now, I am afraid. Mephisto's voice has been silenced, but hatred, like fear, persists. Remember this in the days to come, that in the end, Akarat was afraid.
Akarat, wait! Will I ever see you again?
Yes, Nebrel. You will.
That corpse laid in the spirit realm for over 1,000 years. Who knows how much power it holds now? And Mephisto has puppeted the bodies of enough saints to give me an idea of what he's planning next. We have to stop him, no matter what. Let's find Eru and get some answers. We need to find Eru.
I think I know where he might have gone.
Just raw matches.
You look like you've seen Batman. Make something new with these.
Created Josh Soder to contribute to my dad, Josh. With a lumberjack, Dad had a share of it. It takes a lot of time, a lot of time to make permission. Yeah, but
Blood. He's here somewhere. His spirit is... He has given you... We should have put him down then. The Soul Stone... It was only... Stop running and face us, Eru.
There will be time enough for that, my friend.
We aren't friends. You've made that more than clear.
What did he give you to betray us, Eru? Was it worth it?
Mephisto has sworn to spare all that I love from what is to come. Even knowing I will never see it. I would not unmake my choices.
You can't trust Mephisto to keep his promises. He will break this deal the first chance he gets. It isn't too late. Just tell us what you did with the stone and the body. We can still make this right.
I have not come here to make this right. There is no making this right. There is only what you are owed. A reckoning. Today, I have chosen to break your trust. And every day I live, I must choose to do it again. And I say to you that I am not that strong.
Enough of this. Stop making excuses.
Here is what you want, then. Here is your vengeance. Come and take it!
Oh, Eru. He picked a fight he knew he wouldn't win. Bringing Mephisto into the vault nearly killed him. And when it didn't, he asked us to finish him. To end his pain.
You're sure this is the right move? Letting him go?
I know how it feels. To carry the guilt of hurting someone. And I know too well what it's like to wrestle with the Lord of Hatred. Eru made the only choice he thought he could. It's infuriating. It's crushing. But he's already done the worst he can do to us. Let him wrestle with himself now. It's what Akarat would want. If we kill him, we rob him of the choice to be better. It's time we return to the Horadric Vault. It might have something, anything, that could help us against Mephisto.
Daughter of the executive
Sing me a song. I can almost remember it sometimes. But then, it's gone. Like you never sang it at all. Maybe. Everything before Mephisto is... I remember she loved me. We came here. Let's go. That smell. You don't forget it. Oh. Lorath was here. Left his workbench a mess. Again. Let's take a look around. He may have left something useful behind.
Lorath left a letter for you.
I thought he might. Anything. I spent... he's a good...
I saw my corpse, and from my mouth crawled hatred.
I recognize this. Rathma's prophecy. Lorath always dismissed it. What would change his mind?
Can't believe you actually found her.
Who are you?
Friend of a friend. I've been following you since you arrived in the peaks. On Prava's behalf. She wants to see you.
Prava's knights hunted...
I would have asked. She's changed.
We can't keep running. Let's hear what Prava has to say.
A wanderer and a heretic, both. Welcome.
If something happens,
I'll be ready.
I hear Urivar is dead. By your hand?
yes.
Good. Easier to obscure your part in his death than hers. Neyrelle, the Church has been searching for you for quite some time.
I'm aware.
Such a chill, and so near the hearth. I didn't want this war with you, child. We are enemies of circumstance. But circumstances can change.
Why are we here, Prava? Would you have us beg forgiveness?
Perhaps someday. But in this moment, I only ask for peace. Inarius' death cracked the foundation of our faith. Urivar's actions tore those cracks asunder. If the cathedral is to survive, it will need my full attention. And even though you no longer carry the stone, you are not relieved. The threat of the Lord of Hatred remains.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Then we have a shared enemy. Let our feud be over. In time, when word spreads, you, all of you, will be friends of the Church once more. I swear it. May the Father's light shine on us all.
A friend of the Church. Lorath won't know what to do with himself. Are you okay?
Yes. I was just thinking about something Eru told me once. You must remember the home you saved. Hold it close to your breast. Because it's the only thing you have.
You have saved more than one home, my friend. Not everything he told you was a lie.
Why did he do it? Did we push him to this?
No, this is on Mephisto. I know how he works. He shows us truths so deep and terrifying that it makes us question our choices. Ourselves. Our friends. If he can make us hate who we are, his work is nearly done.
That's what he's been doing to us all this time.
Standing here together, ready to face whatever comes.
Neyrelle.
We are all villains in someone else's story. The Haradrim know this better than anyone. We've all made hard choices to protect what we love. Choices that seem necessary, even righteous in the moment. But the Lord of Hatred excels at turning the blade of righteousness back into our guts just to hear us scream. The choices we made in hell had aftershocks we are only now beginning to understand. How would history paint us for the path we'd taken? How would it paint Eru? Eru made his choice out of love and despair. I can hate him and still understand why he did it. And how it made him the devil's perfect tool. Another twist to the blade of righteousness. Perhaps Eru believed it was all worth it. The Hantu and the Spirit Realm were spared from Mephisto's touch. But that only meant they were cursed to watch the rest of the world wither. In the age of hatred to come. wanderer, beloved shepherd of the light. After an eternity of vigilance, you are betrayed, and by your own flock. Pity. Now the wolf shall rise anew. Wrapped in the guise of man, I shall walk amongst the innocent. And there will be no salvation in the light.
And this is a reconsidering.
Hail, Wanderer. I was sent by Ormus. He asks that you visit him. He has need of your skills.
Aliyah, Kurast's end. You must venture and...
Ormus sees you. He sees all the good you have done, and that you are desperate to pursue the Lord of Hatred. But Mephisto's plans have yet to be...
Vessel of bugs.
The threat he poses is no longer an immediate one. Ormus and Nahantu have need of you. Eru's betrayal is a fresh wound, but others have been harmed by his actions. Not only did we lose Maka, may her soul find peace, but Eru was a revered elder. The people of Nahantu grieve all they have lost. Nahantu needs to remember hope, friend. They need a hero. Ormus humbly asks that you liberate our lands and help our people, so that you might earn their respect and support.
How dare you speak her name?
You are not. To lose her is to lose our heart. Disgraceful. Eru has made a terrible mistake.
He deserves death.
He deserves to make a...
He crawled in, barely alive. He says...
The damned, burned knights. They butcher. The horror. Faith's torch.
This video is going to be the most complete beginner guide for Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred that exists on the internet. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments down below, and be sure to take advantage of the timestamps to jump back to topics you need to refer back to later. A lot has changed.
Nobody escapes the jungle unmarked by the night's violence. Missing limbs, removed skin, branding, all are too common. They wield their damned faith like any blade. Use it to justify their cruelty towards others. You ask me, they're no better than drakes. You're not planning to confront them, are you?
Just don't leave me behind. I can tell you're a good father. Like mine was. I still miss him.
I wish I could tell you differently, Ortgun.
I like seeing what Papa's friends collect. Oh, glad that's done.